George, look, the street publishing company took my story.
Gee, a check for $50. Congratulations. I still think the story's terrible.
I didn't think they'd take it, really.
Say, I'd write an encyclopedia for $50.
Listen, you get by me. We're going to celebrate.
Hey, where are you going?
To tell Ann. Wait until she hears the news.
Hey, Ann! Ann, hey! Look, I'm rich.
Steve, what's up?
Hurry up. We're going places.
Wait till I get my hat.
Come on, hurry. Taxi? Hey, taxi! Taxi, come on. Hurry up. I can't stand success. It's going to my head.
Now, what is it?
To a delicatessen. There's one in the next block.
Yes.
Steve Merrick, are you crazy? We can walk it.
What? When I've come into a fortune? Get in here, will you? Say, Ann, look at this.
Steve's taking your story. Oh, darling.
Ann, sometime tonight remind me to propose to you again, will you?
And Steve, sometime tonight remind me to say no again. Stop! Oh, I didn't mean you.
Delicatessen.
Hello, Oscar. Hello. Going out tonight? Huh? Yes, sir. Move right over there. Well, a little liverwurst. And salami. Kippers. Herring. George will like that. And a little piece of cheese.
Oh, Steve, you've
And
done
5 pounds of dog.
Steve, 2 pounds.
5 pounds?
2 pounds.
The lady wins. 5 pounds of dog. Oh.
Oh, Steve, this is grand.
Yeah, I forgot something, though. I forgot to kiss you. So didn't I ask you to remind me of something?
And you were to remind me to say no. Oh, you ought to know my answer by heart.
How about you love me?
I do. I'm crazy about you.
Well, then. Now, look. Saturday, I get a raise. That advertising job will be paying me $100 a week, besides what I get writing on the side.
If you had to worry about supporting me, you'd have no time to write. Now, listen. Your writing is more important than anything else.
Yeah, but if I had you to work for, I'd finish that book in no time. Come on, marry me, will you?
Steve, I'm mad about you. For all the wrong reasons. You're irresponsible, extravagant, and crazy. But if I marry you, I'm afraid you'll change.
If you marry me, I promise to be crazier than ever.
It's too great a chance.
Oh, look, Ann. I'll never amount to anything fighting and drinking with Barney and George. I need you. I'll tell you what, you marry me. Now, wait a minute, will you? If at the end of a year, either one of us are dissatisfied, we'll separate. Now, how's that? Well, a year isn't much to risk. Now, look. You're 20 years old. Now, at the rate of sleeping 8 hours a day, you've already slept 6.5 years of your life away. That isn't much. Come on, risk it, will you?
A year?
Yeah.
All right, Steve.
Hiya, folks. He was in bed. It wasn't a bed, it was a couch. I never go to bed. Say, do you realize how many people die in bed? Say, let me see that check again, will you? Oh, give.
Yeah, but that isn't what's important. Ann and I are going to get married.
Great. Say, Steve, one word of advice. Save your money. Put away a little each week to pay for your divorce. Say, but what about our apartment? We have a lease.
Yeah.
Break it. How? Leave it to me. I'm the best little lease breaker east of the Rockies. Give me any lease. I don't care how long or how short it is, I'll break it. Park Avenue or the Bowery, duplex or complex, I'll guarantee to have you thrown out in 24 hours. Why, I even carry my own equipment. Loudspeakers, crying babies, moaning saxophones, and ball-bearing roller skates. I will now demonstrate. Hey, that's an antique. Antique? Why, my dear sir, once in a frenzy of exaltation, I smashed an Oriental rug. Well, here, smash this. Thank you. I will utilize this simple little chair while my assistant will show you what can be done with one fire tongue. Are you ready? Let her go, Professor. Ding, boom, ding,
Hey, boys, wait a minute. Take it easy.
Say, will you watch the boom boom? Are you ready? Ding, boom, boom, Listen. It's the Morse code. Hooray! Don't cheer. The poor devils may be dying. He says everything is hotsy-totsy. Why, what's the matter?
Superintendent says if you don't stop that, he's going to have you thrown out.
Tell the superintendent we're packing.
Okay.
Success.
For it's always fair weather when
No.
the fellows get
Forever.
together with a sign on the table.
Charlie, what was the idea of dimming the lights on the colored dancer tonight? You couldn't see me.
Well, Mr. Hatfield, in this distance, the bulletin is here to see you.
Oh, fine. Here. Hiya, Paul.
Hello, Barney.
How'd you like the show?
You really want to know what I think? I think it
I'm
is
gonna
the...
take you out and get you some groceries.
Oh, I think it's a nice show, Barney.
And something to drink.
But, Barney, I think it's the most marvelous show. Where are we going?
The Merricks?
The Merricks, who are they?
Oh, swell couple. Been married a year and still crazy about each other.
Sounds good. Come on, let's go.
I guess there's no one home.
Ring them all!
Right. Ding, da, bum, 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 bum.
Ring it!
Hey.
Come on, Waldo.
Who are you?
You don't know me? Look, Waldo.
Oh, you're the young man that was so drunk.
You see, Fowler, he knows me. Can I get a key to the Merrick apartment?
I don't know whether I ought to let you in there or not.
Oh, that's fine. Come on, Polly. This way, Paul. Thanks, Waldo. Here. Good for two at the Paramount. Bring your sweetheart.
I got a wife.
She doesn't have to know.
Thanks very much.
Bye. Say, these people must have money.
No, they leased it from some old buzzard who went to Europe. Smell the monthly payments? That's the furniture.
Oh.
Sit down, Polly. I'll make you a drink.
Say, Barney, you think they'd mind if I use that phone?
Help yourself.
Oh, one of those dial things.
You'll like the Merrick, but they haven't much gin.
Don't talk to me, I'm dialing. Say, Barney, what do you do with your cigarette ashes?
Throw them on the floor. They're good for the rug.
I can't reach the rug.
They're good on the wall.
Busy.
Here.
Thanks. Oh, a typewriter. Maybe I can write my review.
Make yourself at home.
Oh, say, I don't think I ought to touch this thing. It's got somebody's work in it.
Take it out.
No paper.
There's paper. Now, I'll dictate your review. The presentation at the Paramount, as conceived by Barney Hatfield, is stupendous, magnificent, and colossal.
The exit march was enjoyed by all.
Oh, there's something new. Gee, they sure needed this.
Say, where are these people?
Anne's dancing at a benefit tonight.
Oh, one of those benefit dances.
Mm-hmm. But she's good.
Why don't you give her a job?
What? Cage my favorite hostess in the movie palace? I have no place to go at night. Come in. Come in.
Hello.
Hello, how have you been?
Fine. Anybody home?
Not yet. The liquor's right in there.
What?
The liquor's right in there.
Oh.
I can see we're going to need more gin. Bootlegger, Watkins 97233.
I say, Barney, who's your friend?
I don't know.
You don't... Say, what is this place?
Oh, everybody drops in here. Cowboys, bullfighters, riders, aviators. Hello, Kelly. 6 bottles of garden water. The Merrick apartment. Quick now, it's an emergency case. People dying of thirst. Thanks. Goodbye.
It was only water.
Say, you know, that's the way forest fires are started.
There's George Kent. I haven't seen that guy since he married the Steckles million.
What?
I wonder if he's got the blushing bride with him.
I doubt it. Nobody with that much money could blush.
Oh.
Barney.
Hi, Ann.
Put that chair back. It's a surprise for Steve.
Can you still surprise
It's
him?
for our first anniversary. Now put it back.
Ann, meet Polly Griscom.
How do you do? How do you do? Barney's talked so much about you.
Oh, don't believe him. It's not true.
Where's George Kent and his bag of gold?
Coming. Who's that?
I don't know. He's not with us.
I guess he's a friend of Steve's. Hello.
Hello. The liquor's right in there.
There. Cheers. Oh, look, Sugar, it's easy if you walk fast like this. Hi, everybody.
George, I can't stand it. You look too clean.
I can hardly stand it myself. Polly Griscom.
Darling.
George?
George! Oh, Sugar, I was just coming down and push. I want you to meet Polly and Barney and,
Heaven knows.
and heaven knows, folks, the wife.
How do you do, wife? How do you do?
Pleasure.
How do you do?
Those are the first stairs I've climbed in 10 years.
Oh, don't worry, Sugar. When we leave, you can slide down the banisters.
Won't you let me take your cloak?
Oh, your flowers.
They're beautiful. Thank you.
Thank George. He thought of them. Thank my wife. She paid for them.
I'll bring you a check right out, sir.
Nice.
Won't you have a drink? It's gin and orange juice.
No, thanks. Just a glass of water.
That's right. You can't be too careful. There's a lot of bad orange juice going round.
I want Sue. I want Sue.
Here, give it to me, will you? I'll take it the rest of the way. Hey, grab this pipe, will you? Hey, grab this pipe.
Who, me?
Oh, hello.
What'll I do with it?
Well, put it in my pocket, will you?
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Can I help you?
No, thanks.
I don't know what my folks would think of me talking to a stranger like this.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not exactly strangers, because I live right up above you.
Well, is that so?
I'm going up there now.
Good.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
I want Sue.
Want this?
No, I want Sue.
How's the novel going, George?
What novel?
That bunch of papers you threw out one day.
Oh, that.
Yes, Sugar, that. Where's Steve?
Oh, he'll be along soon.
By the way, I haven't given you your check for dancing tonight. Where's my purse?
It's in the bedroom.
I'll get it.
Money? I thought it was a benefit.
It was for me.
Hello, George. Steve. Say, I hear you married somebody filthy with money. Oh, gee, was that the...
Oh, it's all right. She's heard the rumor before. What are you advertising now?
McGlynn's shoes. McGlynn's shoes make street walking a pleasure. Steve, Polly Griscom.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Where's Ann? Inside. Why? Surprise.
My dear, you are charming. For an amateur.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Come on, Paul, let's sweeten this up.
Okay.
I want to speak to a girl in Dayton.
I know a girl in Duluth.
Dayton.
Duluth?
Dayton.
Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Mr. Merrick.
What have you got?
6 bottles of gin.
Steve.
Yeah, darling. Say, did you order gin?
It must have been Barney.
6 bottles. He would.
Let me pay for this. I made some money tonight.
Oh, no, you keep it. That's yours. Here you are, Kelly.
Thanks, Mr. Merrick.
Darling, you've got to stop playing horse.
What's the difference? Now, look, I'll be a rich and famous author someday.
I've got something exciting to tell you.
Say you look swell. Come on, give us a kiss, will you? What's the matter? Have I got too much lipstick on?
Mm-hmm.
Say, I worked on a new story today. I got a swell start, too. Look. Well, who took that out?
Oh, that Polly was at it when I came in.
Oh.
Gilbert Morell's coming here tonight.
Yeah? Who's he?
Gil Morell, the book publisher. I met him at the dance tonight, and I told him about your book.
Say, you had an awful nerve.
Why, I've known him for years. I had an awful crush on him when I was a kid. We've got to get that gang out of here. Do you know, Steve, we haven't had an evening alone for months.
Well, we're alone now, aren't we?
Operator.
Who's he?
I don't know. Don't you know?
No.
Well, he's harmless.
I want long distance.
I don't call that harmless. We're disturbing him.
Please. I want long distance.
Say,
Huh?
Say, are you a member of this club?
Club? Oh, is this a club?
No, it's a sorority house.
Oh. One of those exclusive places, huh?
Yes, very exclusive.
Well, then, how did you get in?
George!
George? I wonder what's become of George.
Say, how much is she worth?
16 million.
It's not enough. She gave me a check tonight.
You better frame it. You may never get another one.
I can get a job anytime I want, can't I, Barney?
Certainly am, but you wouldn't like it.
Why not?
Why, it's too hard. Listen, you start rehearsing at 10 in the morning, then you give a performance. Just as you change your costume, you hear your music cue, another performance. Rehearse, grab a sandwich, another performance. More rehearsing, another performance. When you get home at night, what can you do then?
Give a performance. Oh, that must be Gilbert Morell.
The slumming party's going.
George, if I ever have a yacht, I would love for your wife to be my anchor.
Gil, come in.
Hello, Ann.
This is Steve.
How do you do?
How are you?
Oh, George.
Morell, the house is curtained.
What have I ever done to you?
What have you ever done to me? Steve, I sent him a story. He told me I couldn't write. Said I had no feeling for character. Said I didn't feel people. Can you imagine where I'd land if I went around feeling people?
George, please, you've said enough. Goodbye.
It was sweet of you to come.
George insisted.
All I need now is a horse and a whip.
All you need is a whip.
Now, sugar, let's see you slide down the banisters.
George.
Oh, George could really
You
write.
won't write anymore.
No, nothing but checks. Hi, Gail, here. Oh, don't be silly. She gives him an allowance.
Isn't that terrible?
Terrible. Would you think it terrible if you married 16 million?
That's different. I'm a woman. A man's got to feel important. Has to have a little woman sitting at home waiting for him, flattering him, begging for a nickel car fare.
Here's your nickel.
Thanks, darling.
Well, that's why you two are happy, because you're the breadwinner. But George isn't. Poor George.
Poor George. I wish you had $16.
So do I.
So do I.
Come on, Barney, we really got to go.
Oh, honey, the party is just starting. Will you relax?
Now, Barney, will you come on?
I'll get it, Demers.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I hope you all forgive me, but I'm in terrible trouble, and I'm such a baby.
Trouble, baby? Dear me, dear me.
What is it?
I think it's a bat.
A bat?
Yeah, it flew in my window, and if it got in my hair, I'd just die.
We won't let you do that. I'll get you a drink.
I know you'll think it's funny, but I don't drink.
Look at her.
I don't know what my folks would think of me tearing down here this way without being introduced. My name's Luella May Carroll.
Well, my name is Jefferson Davis Lanier.
Oh, are you kin to the Laneys in Richmond?
You mean those are the big house, the white pillar?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Shut up, Barney. Where is your room?
Upstairs, I'll show you.
All right.
My family's going to send me a Virginia ham and some beaten biscuits, and I want you all to come up. I'm used to a great big house just full of people. You all know what they say about we Southerners, not hospitality. Now, I expect to see a lot of you all. Now, mine.
That's just ducky.
These Southern girls always talk about their big plantations and flowing hospitality. I'm living with the day that I can meet some good old white trash.
You're right, aren't you? I'm an artist.
No.
I've been studying at the Art Students League. I can't draw a straight line yet, but they're such a nice crowd.
Did you say there was a bat in here?
You know, you're the kind of man just everybody rushes to for help.
Where was this bet?
Oh, my goodness me. Look at my panties hanging on the chair. You know, you're too good looking to be trusted.
You're perfectly safe. I can't find a bat.
Oh, my mom sent me these preserves. Won't you have a bite with me?
No, thanks. They're waiting for me downstairs.
Well, I won't say goodbye because I know I'll be seeing you again. You know, you just about saved my life.
That's all right.
Come on, Barney. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Polly. Come again.
Now, you all let me know when the Virginia ham and beaten biscuits come, because I sure want to be out of town. Now, mine.
I must be off, too, in a second. Hope I didn't break up the party.
You didn't. They just dropped in.
Oh, a surprise.
No, a habit.
And believe it or not, but you look even lovelier than you used to.
You haven't changed a bit.
Oh,
I couldn't say anything nicer. I had a violent crush on you.
you did? Well, why didn't we get together on this?
Oh,
What is it?
Steve's manuscript. Oh.
Anything wrong?
Well, it might have been mistaken for an ashtray.
I'll have those pages retyped.
Don't bother. Steve can do it Sunday.
Well, not till Sunday.
You see, during the week he has his job.
Well, never mind. I'll attend to it. Now, you two have dinner with me at my apartment Sunday evening. I'll let you know if I like it, and if I do, I'll have it published.
Gil, you're a darling.
Well, did you find the bat?
No. You're not leaving.
Yes. But you two are dining with me Sunday evening.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Anne.
Good night, Gil. Oh, darling. Gil took your manuscript. He said if he'd like it, he'll have it published.
What? Anne. Say, didn't I tell you I'd be a rich and famous author someday? Huh? When will we know?
Sunday night.
Hey, listen, I got a surprise for you. Get out of here a minute, will you? Go in the kitchen. Get me a drink of water.
All right, dear. Do you like it?
Well, sure, don't you?
You big brute, I wanted to surprise you.
So what are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
How come he told you this was the only one he had?
Yes.
So you shouldn't have spent all that money.
Neither should you.
Well, happy anniversary.
Darling, are you still happy?
Am I? And they say the first year's the hardest. Can you believe it's a year?
Seems like 10.
What?
7.
What?
Well, 2 weeks, but you're getting this as a bargain.
Come here. You know, this is the day we're to decide things.
Any complaints?
Well, yes. You never ask me where I've been. You never nag. And above all, you look too pretty in the morning.
I must make a note of that. Must nag, mustn't look pretty.
In spite of that, I'm booked for life. Have you any complaints?
Yes. I think these parties are interfering with your writing.
It's not the parties, it's my job. But you wait. If that book's a bestseller, I'll quit that job and I'll spend all my time writing.
He's got to take that book. I know it'll be a bestseller. Won't it be fun, Steve? Think of all the money you'll make.
Yeah. You want a fur coat?
Now, darling, don't go spending the money foolishly.
Well, don't you muss my hair. I'll tickle you.
Don't you tickle me.
I'll tickle you. I'll tickle you. You want that fur coat?
No, don't
want Tell me you want that fur coat? You want that fur coat?
You can buy me stable.
Stable? All right. You can buy me
Stable. Stop tickling.
Why, there's no end to this house. This is the 4th room I've been in.
Aren't you ashamed to be this rich?
While your poor authors are starving?
Oh. Authors don't starve anymore. With magazines fighting for serial rights, playwrights fighting to make a play out of a story, and moving picture companies fighting to make a picture of it, I tell you, one successful story, just one, And the author can set out for London, Paris, or Berlin, while the poor publisher stays behind.
Just one successful book.
But you haven't said anything about Steve's novel.
Oh, yes. Well, excuse me a moment.
Steve, you didn't eat a thing for dinner.
I was too excited to eat. Picture rights, stage rights, serial rights.
London, Paris.
We can't go.
Can't? Why?
Those passport pictures, they're terrible.
Oh. First, I've got to tell you, I can't sell this book. You can write, though, Steve. You really can. But if you expect to get anywhere, you've got to make it your whole job, not just Sundays. Give up your parties and your job, too.
My job?
If he did give it up, could he make a living at his writing?
Well, probably not just now, no.
Well, when?
Well, it might take a year, possibly 2.
Thanks, Doctor. I feel much better.
Don't you know someone who could stake you? How about your family?
I haven't got any.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I've got to get to work early in the morning.
Yes, we must be going.
Good night.
Good night.
I hate to go. Will you ask us again?
I'd be delighted. Think over what I've said, Steve.
All right.
You work on it.
I will. Goodbye.
Good night.
Darling, I'm so sorry.
Oh, what's the difference?
But you're going to write a grand book someday.
My best critic and severest friend.
Steve, I want you to do what Gil says.
All right, come on. Let's finish this game of backgammon.
I want you to get away from here.
You're trying to get rid of me? Oh, 666. This is my lucky day.
I want you to write.
And listen, for the first time in my life, I'm really happy. I've got a home, someone I love and want to take care of. I'm not going to throw it away on a chance.
Steve, you'll hate me if I keep you from your writing.
I couldn't ever hate you.
You will when this physical magic's gone.
Won't ever go.
It's because of me you won't go, isn't it?
I've just thought of something.
What?
You've got the loveliest mouth.
Answer me. It's because I'm dependent on you, isn't it?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Steve, I'm going to leave you.
I'd like to see you try it.
All right? Watch me.
You see, that's the police coming to protect me.
Hello. I just hate to bother you, but I wonder if you'd give me the address of the man who sells you wine.
Kelly? Well, I don't know where he lives, but his phone number... Wait a minute. His phone number is Watkins, 97233.
Oh, that's easy to remember.
Well, she doesn't want it now, do you?
Oh, no, no.
I'm not calling Kelly.
Thanks so much. You don't know how much safer I feel in this house since I know you. Good night.
Good night. Something tells me that girl's going to be a pest.
Oh, she's all right. Hello, Barney? This is Anne. Did you mean what you said about that job at the Paramount?
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's talk this over.
Would I be calling you now if I didn't want it?
Oh, you don't want that job.
Oh, Barney, you're a darling. I'll be there at 9:30.
You won't be up that early.
Oh, wait a minute. How much does it pay?
$75 a week. Report tomorrow morning at 9:30. Wait a minute, Ann. Get back there. You want to catch cold? Fine, I'll see you in the morning. Come here, honey. Come here.
I'm sorry I was cross, but you know when I bathe you, you must be a good doggy and stay covered up. You're a bad girl.
I'm taking that job, and you're giving up yours.
What?
We can live on 75 if we cut out parties. Then you can write your book.
Say, are you serious?
Of course I am.
Well, it's darn sweet of you, but I don't want to write.
You're just discouraged because Gil turned your book down.
I'm not discouraged.
Then will you take this chance?
No.
All right, then. We said we'd separate after a year if we weren't satisfied. I'm not satisfied.
Anne.
I mean it, Steve.
Well, I can't quit and let you support me.
Well, then I'm only lending you the money. Is that better?
Well, it sounds better.
Then you'll do it. It won't be long. Not more than a year.
A year? I could write 4 books in a year.
Then you'll do it. Good.
What are you doing? What is it?
It's a check from Mrs. Kent. It's for household expenses. Good night, darling. I'm going to bed. I've got to be up at 8. And you've got to be up at 7.
At 7? What for?
To get my breakfast. That's your job now.
All right, Ann. I may be getting salt, but the numbers look swell to me.
Show it to me.
Girls, go on out and get your malted milk, but stagger back in time for the matinee, will you? Oh, Pauline, Miss Mason, see me in my office?
Yes, Mr. Hatfield.
I hope the picture's good.
We've been Russians, Spaniards, cowboys, and Greeks. When we get through here, we'll be able to dance in any language.
Will you play my number again? I want to try it once more.
I'm working my way through college. Would you be interested in taking a subscription to the Ladies' Home Companion?
Do I look as if I were?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Who is it?
Laundry man.
Oh, come on in. Economy laundry?
Yes, new man.
Say, I've been waiting for a shirt for days.
I was here once before, but there wasn't nobody home.
Oh, why didn't you leave it? The other man always did.
That's why he's gone. He couldn't collect no bills.
My dinner.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Chicken. I was like to cook, does you?
No.
Yoo-hoo, Stevie.
Say, watch that stuff. See it doesn't burn, will you?
It done burn.
I brought you some goodies. Oh, Stevie, you look so cute.
I can't look at the chicken much longer, boss.
My goodness, I didn't know there's anyone here.
No, that's the laundry man.
folks want me to come home. You see, I told them if they'd let me go on New York, I'd live on what I made from my painting.
But you haven't done a thing.
That's why they want me to come home. Isn't it terrible?
Yeah, well, goodbye, Luella.
Oh, I don't want to go home. I'd just as lief stay here. I'd leave her.
I'd leave her, you'd leave.
Oh, I think you're horrid. I don't like you a bit. But I'm going to miss you terribly.
Will you get out of here, woman?
Now, don't you try to put me out. I'm going out of here once for myself. I'll bet you're going to miss me, but you're so mean you won't tell me. I'm going.
I'll have the other laundry ready for you tomorrow, and I'll pay you then.
I can't leave this until you pay. Your back bill is $10.25.
$10.25. Oh, wait a minute.
Madam, do you need the exterminator?
No.
Oh,
hello,
see?
George. I thought you were in Newport. Say, lend me $10, will you?
I came to make a touch myself. You see, I've got to meet Sugar and I haven't cab fare. And getting paid today?
Yeah.
Good, I'll wait.
No. Hello. No, this is 8427.
I ain't never heard so many bells and buzzers and things before.
Garbage isn't ready yet.
Well, it's 6 o'clock.
Garbage isn't ready. That janitor. I haven't got any garbage for him.
Can't you borrow some next door?
Say, I better be going, boss.
All right, come back later. I'll have the money then.
Yeah.
I think you're a brute not to do the laundry. Are you on an allowance, Steve?
No.
That'll come.
Gosh.
A woman's work is never done.
Trying to cook and sweep and write. Driving me crazy.
Hey, tell me, Steve, as one kept man to another, how do you like it?
Say, listen, I'm not kept. I'm just borrowing enough money from man to live on while I write.
Hey, will you lend me $1?
Sure.
Thanks. I'm going to Newport with Sugar. Say, if I miss that train, I lose my happy home. Well, say a prayer for me. Bye.
Goodbye.
You're home early, aren't you?
Oh, Gil sent his car to the theater for me.
Oh. Well, I just spoiled dinner again.
All I want is a cup of coffee.
You don't look so well. What's the matter?
Nothing. Just tired. What are you going to eat?
I'm not hungry either.
What's that?
Oh, Luella brought that down.
No wonder you're not hungry.
Don't be silly. I'll get you some coffee. I couldn't spoil that.
Dr. Coyle, please. Mrs. Merrick.
Say, Ann, how about some eggs?
No, thanks. Oh, yes, Dr. Coyle. Will you be in for half an hour? I'll be right over.
Who are you calling? You John?
Yes. Making a date.
Mm-hmm. Does he know you're married?
I promise you that's the first thing I'll tell him.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, we haven't got any napkins.
Hasn't the laundry come yet?
No. He forgot to leave it. Some mistake.
How's the writing going?
Oh, fine.
Good.
Wait a minute. Don't look at it yet. It's not right.
You haven't written a word today. What's the matter?
Oh, it's getting on my nerves hanging around this place. I never go anywhere. I never see anyone.
4 months ago, you said you couldn't write because you didn't have any time. Now you've nothing but
Well,
time.
I'm dull. A man can't write when he's dull.
Darling, you didn't kiss me when I came in. You haven't changed, have you? Because I haven't. I still want you.
Oh, I am.
Oh, I'm sorry I spoiled your dinner.
I wasn't hungry.
Gee, I'm just an egg.
You're a swell egg. Gee, I've got to go to work.
What, so soon?
Yeah, rehearsal.
Say, I tell you what. I'll meet you at the theater tonight, huh? I'll pretend I'm a John picking you up.
You'd better work.
Say, Ann. Ann, will you give me $10?
What happened to the $28 I gave you for the house?
Well, there's the grocer and the butcher.
Can't understand it. When I ran the house, we gave parties and bought liquor and still had enough.
Well, there's a lot of difference between $75 and $100 a week.
I think after this, I'll keep the money and pay the bills myself.
Oh, yeah? Where do I come in?
I'll give you an allowance.
Oh. How much were you figuring on giving me?
I thought about $7.
Don't you think that's too much?
Well, will 5 do? We're both working for the same thing, aren't we? Everything I have is yours.
Well, then give me $10.
What for? Here it is.
Oh, no, never mind.
If you could see your face.
What time are you coming in tonight?
Right after the show, why?
You were late last night.
Oh, Gil turned up.
So that's become quite a habit with him. Where'd you go?
For a sandwich. Mendiga's place.
Alone?
Should I have a chaperone?
Well, if it's just the same, I wish you wouldn't see him so often.
You wouldn't have said that a year ago.
Well, you're my wife now.
I see. Well, if I want to go out with Gil, I'll go.
All right, go out with him. I'll go out with Luella.
That's different. Does Luella know I'm working so that you can stay home and write? If she doesn't know...
Now listen, Luella doesn't mean a thing to me, but she's the only one left that doesn't know I'm being kept. You made a fool of me before everybody else.
A fool? I'm just trying to make you amount to something.
Oh, hello, Ann. I just wanted to ask Steve if he'd help me with my trunks. I'm such a baby.
I'm afraid he can't. He has to finish his book.
Sure, I'll help you.
Oh. There's your allowance.
I guess I better be going.
No, you wait a minute. Luella, I'm going to throw you a farewell party.
A party for me? Oh, Stevie.
Yeah, I'm going to buy you a bottle of champagne. Now, how's that?
Champagne? Oh, that's my weakness. Oh, Stevie, you're just marvelous. I don't know what I'm going to do without you. I don't. If this is going to be a party, Stevie, I'll get that Virginia ham my mother sent.
Hello, Kelly? Steve married. Yeah, I know. I've been on the wagon. I want to buy a bottle of champagne. How much? 8? All right, send it over. Make it snappy.
I want to speak to Mr. Morrell.
Just a moment. I think it's Mrs. Milk.
Hello, Ann. Well, what's the matter?
I just feel dizzy. It's nothing. Gil, will you do me a favor? Go down and cheer Steve up. Ever since we cut out parties, our friends stopped calling. I think he's lonely. We had a fight. I was nasty to him.
Now, you take care of yourself. And I'll go down and see Steve right away.
You're a peach, Gil. Goodbye.
Oh, I forgot the ham. Well, you do like me, don't you, Stevie?
Sure.
can hide.
No, stay here.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
I hope I'm interrupting you.
Well, why don't you sit down?
Thanks. You're going to take a night off. And you and I are going to see a show.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I've got an engagement.
Steve, you know, those first chapters you sent me, I think, are swell.
Yeah? Will you give me an advance?
Well, our firm never gives an advance to a new writer until the manuscript is finished.
I see.
So you two aren't stuck for money, are you?
No, no. This is for myself.
Oh. Well, then, here.
What, out of your own pocket?
What's the difference?
No, thanks.
Look, it can't be. Not Steve Merrick.
Well, it's a remarkable resemblance. Steve's hair, his eyes, yea, even to his nose.
It is Steve Merrick.
Who said he was dead? Say, we got a drink?
No, there's no liquor in the house.
Oh, that's too bad. Now I have to use my own.
Oh, say, a basket party's welcome. Hey, don't forget the press.
I'll get you a glass.
No, stay out of there.
What?
I'll get it for you.
What makes him so touchy?
He's not the head of the house anymore. When a man has to be the one to sit home and beg for a nickel car fare, well,
Well,
up pops the devil.
I thought maybe it might be writer's cramps. Oh, thanks.
That's champagne at home.
Champagne?
Oh, we came to the right place.
Daisy, you promised to help me with my trunks. I don't know what my folks would think of me.
I know what my folks would think.
Just shut the door when you go.
Will someone please tell me nothing?
It's really an illusion, Barney. It's all done with mirrors.
And in the kitchen, too. Hi-ho.
Well, I think I'll be running on.
Did I do anything wrong, Stevie?
You're positively leaving tonight?
Yes, why?
I just wanted to be sure. Where are those trunks? I'll close them.
They're in here.
Man,
It was sweet of you to come.
why aren't you at the theater?
Wait till you hear the news. Now, don't laugh too loud. I'm going to have a baby.
Oh, that's grand. Does Steve know?
No, I'm not going to tell him yet. If he knew, he'd go back to his job. Now, don't you tell him.
Well, I'm not going to have you worried about money. Going to give you a check,
I don't need it.
just so that you can quit work when you want to.
Please don't.
It's a loan. So take it out of Steve's royalties when he's a rich and successful author.
I like the idea of having a baby. Now that I'm getting used to it.
Of course you do. Here, Ann. And you tell Steve about that baby. Right away.
Hello there. Oh, hello. Say, why aren't you at the theater?
Yeah, you get docked with this young lady.
Where's Steve?
Out.
Where'd you get the drinks?
We brought him. Oh, I'm sorry you had to do that.
Yeah. You won't buy liquor, but you'll squander your money on luxuries like butter and eggs.
No, I think I'll get a glass of milk.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get it. Coming up, 1 glass of milk.
Didn't Steve leave any message?
Told us to close the door when we went out.
Come here. Oh, an old friend of Mother's. Well,
Thank you.
I can't let you have this till you pay your bill.
Where have I heard those words before?
there's some roast beef in the icebox.
Just help yourself, Polly.
Thanks.
How much is it?
It's $10.25. It's 4 weeks, lady.
Hasn't the laundry been paid for 4 weeks?
No.
It's all too gruesome.
Your husband said that he'd have the money when you got home.
Oh, so that's why he wanted the $10.
Yes.
There you are.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, Barney, stop it. I don't want to lose my appetite. I'm hungry.
Well, if beef isn't dead cow, what is it?
Stop it!
Say, pal, have you ever been in a slaughterhouse?
Oh.
Champagne. Come on. Oh, Barney, you shouldn't have done this.
Just a whim of mine. I told you we should have drunk it.
Hello? George, I thought you were in Newport. He's left sugar.
Let me talk to him.
Just a minute.
George, make that old Patros pay you alimony. Yeah, we'll be right over.
Well, you hear the news.
What are you doing here?
I'm taking a night off, too.
I wondered why Gil came down here.
George has left sugar. It's time to open the champagne.
Where'd you get that?
Barney brought it.
Oh, no, I bought it. It's for Luella.
Luella?
What's the difference? Let's drink it.
Shut up, Barney.
Luella, Steve's taken you around a lot, hasn't he?
No.
And now he's giving you champagne, hasn't he?
Yes.
Well, every time he took you out, I paid for it.
Hey.
When he gave you the champagne, I paid for it. I worked hard for that money.
Shut up.
I won't.
All right, then tell her. Tell them all. She's keeping me. She buys my clothes. She buys my food. She pays the rent. She's keeping me. Now everybody knows it. Are you satisfied?
Hey, you forgot the champagne.
We'd better be going.
Come on, pal. George is waiting for us.
Put that down.
Hmm?
Put that down.
Sure.
Wait, I want to tell you something.
Haven't you said enough?
But this is important.
That champagne I bought for Luella is the first money I ever spent on her.
Well, then what have you done with the money?
Well, if you must know, I've been paying installments on that chair. I didn't want you to know you were paying for your own present. She'll get it back, every cent of it. I've made money before and I'll make it again. You don't have to keep me. I'm going back to my job.
You can't go back to that job. You don't have to. Here's a check from Gil. It's an advance on your book.
Advance? He wouldn't give it to me.
Steve, I'm going to...
Say, do you think I'm a fool? It's made out to you. He isn't paying me, he's paying you.
Paying me? For what?
Why not? You were over at his place, you phoned him tonight, you sneaked back here to meet him. How do I know what you've been doing?
Get out! I make you the money. This is my place. Get out.
I'm getting out.
Go back to your job. Be a nobody all your life.
A nobody? That's what I've been for 4 months. Cooking, sweeping, answering bells, having to beg you for every nickel. A nobody. That's what I've been. And I'm sick of the whole business.
Why you been this long time? You got some laundry for me?
You come upstairs. My wife will fix that.
Yes.
Hello, Barney.
Hello, you old wife beater. Always forgiving. Welcome home, Steve.
Yeah. Say, whose trunk is that?
Polly.
Oh. Say, Ann's upstairs.
Hello,
Yeah?
Stevie. Oh, come on, Barney. I don't want to miss my train. Come on. Goodbye, Steve.
Bye. Hello.
Hello, Steve. Come in. If you'll excuse me, I'll straighten things while we talk.
Can't I help?
No thanks.
I'm awfully good at housework, you know.
Take it. Stop at home. I'm expecting some people, and I want the place to look decent.
You've got it all changed. I liked it better the way we had it.
I think this is much better.
You're not at the theater anymore, huh?
No.
I was glad when you sent for me.
I'd have sent for you sooner if I'd known where you were.
Anne.
It's about the divorce.
What divorce?
Ours, I went to a lawyer.
Say, wait a minute. Do you mean this?
Certainly. Why not?
A lawyer. Anne, this is you and me. What's between us is no one else's business.
Unfortunately, when we got married, it became the state's business. I didn't want to see you at all, but the lawyer made me. He said what you'd have to do is to arrange things. I'd come in with the witness and discover you in, oh, you know.
Do you want a divorce as much as that?
Yes.
All right.
Do you want me to give you evidence?
No, I'll do it.
Soon?
You just can't wait to get rid of me, can you?
If I'm not here, you can get in touch with me through Gil. Now, about this apartment. Do you want it for the rest of the lease?
No.
What about the furniture?
It's all yours, of course.
Oh, no, that's yours. And that's yours. That chair.
Well, no, I gave you that. Don't you remember?
Well, you paid for it.
No, I don't want anything.
Your suitcase is in the bedroom. Waldo has your trunk downstairs. All your personal things are in it.
Listen, Ann, this is you and me. You can't act like this. It wasn't Mary's that was wrong. It was me.
Oh, your insurance policy. You'll have to change the name on that, too.
See, I lost my sense of importance. I couldn't write because, well, you and I, we'd switch places. I couldn't do anything.
You could fight.
Well, of course I could fight. I was just trying to convince myself I amounted to something. Don't you see, I had to fight. It didn't matter about what.
It did to me. I guess that's all.
And you're leaving me for something I said when I was so mad I couldn't see straight. Listen, Ann, you're my whole life. Well, I couldn't come back. I had to get on my own feet again. After all, I haven't done so badly, have I? 2 stories accepted, and now I'll finish this book. Ann, look at me.
Those people aren't coming back. I have a taxi waiting downstairs. You can phone Gil about the divorce evidence.
Are you going to marry Gil?
Yes. Goodbye.
Will you kiss me goodbye?
No.
Why?
Why not?
How do you do? I've been here before.
Yes, I know.
Come right in, Mama. Climbing does you good. Reduces you.
I'm Mrs. Merrick, and that's Mr. Merrick. He's just going.
How do you do? I'm Mr. Platt. This is Mrs. Platt.
How do you do?
How do you do?
My, if you knew what a job it is trying to find an apartment in New York. We've looked and looked.
Mama, these young folk are in a hurry to get out. Just look around, eh?
This is real cozy. Going to leave all the furniture?
Yes, if you want it.
Oh, yes. We haven't a stitch of furniture. We just came from California.
Mama, a place to hang your stocking Christmas Eve.
I don't see how you people can have the heart to leave this place. Nothing wrong with it, is it?
Oh, no.
The people in the house all right?
Perfectly.
Your husband don't say a word.
Mama, come here. This is the place you'll enjoy.
He won't be happy until he gets me into a kitchen again.
Say, what is this?
I'm renting it.
You mean to say you're going to let strangers live in our house? Use our things? Snoop in our kitchen, peep up our chimney?
I'm going out of town.
Where?
To the country.
When?
As soon as I rent the apartment.
Mrs. Larry!
It's nice, isn't it? How do you regulate your oven?
It usually runs very hot, but I regulate it down to about there for a roast.
Oh,
My wife just loves this place. It's the kitchen got her. You know what sold me? This chair. Oh, sit here at night and snuggle up to that fire.
You snuggle up to that fire and it'll choke you to death. That's one of those fireplaces where all the smoke comes into the room and all the heat goes up the chimney.
Well, that can be fixed.
No, it cost you a lot of money.
Not me. That used to be my business.
Oh. Hey, come here.
This is the bedroom.
you should see some of the cubby holes that they call apartments in New York. It's mighty sweet here. But of course, the country will be better for your baby. You see?
All around here. As big as that.
Oh, I'm afraid Mama will never stand for that.
Simply had to be honest with you, Mr. Platt. And there's something else, too.
Well, I guess our worries are over.
Mama.
It's all right, Papa. I'm taking it.
Mama.
Can we come tomorrow?
Yes.
Mama, come here. Perhaps we won't take it at all.
What?
Come here.
Steve, what did you tell him?
Huh?
What did you tell him?
Oh, just about the plaster falling on the bed.
That was just one little piece.
Well, it might have been dangerous.
You're just trying to ruin my chance of renting this apartment.
And
You almost had me scared. I thought it was something important.
What, the ceiling?
No, the kitchen.
The kitchen?
You're likely to get them anywhere. I know how to get rid of them.
Well, I don't think I'd care what was wrong with the apartment, so long as this chair is here.
that chair doesn't go with this apartment.
What? Steve, you said...
That chair doesn't go. Neither does that couch and that table and that.
Steve!
And you're not going.
Let go of me.
Listen, you've had your way long enough. Now I'm going to have mine. We've changed our mind. We're not going to sublet.
Oh, dear. I wish now I'd never seen the place.
Come along, Mama.
Yes,
Come on.
Wait. Don't listen to him. You can have the apartment.
I'm afraid, dearie, you don't know what you want. I was like that, too, with my first.
What did she mean? Her first. Anne. Anne, are you...
Yes, I'm going to have a baby.
Well, how long have you known it?
About 3 months.
3 months? Well, then you must have known it the night we split up. Why didn't you tell me?
I was going to, but...
Going to? That's swell, going to, but you didn't, did you? You wouldn't tell me, but you'd tell those strangers.
I didn't tell them.
Well, then how'd they know it?
Barney told them.
Barney? How'd he know it?
I guess Polly told him.
Polly! Everybody knows it but me. And I wouldn't know it but for them. 2 perfect strangers from California come in and tell me I'm to become a father. That's good. Do you mean to say you were going to walk out that door with my baby?
It's not yours.
Well, whose is it?
It's mine.
Yours. Hasn't it got a father?
No, he's a brute.
Who, the baby?
No, you. Why don't you go back to your Luella?
Luella. Oh, I never saw her after that night. Oh, let's not fight anymore. I'm crazy about you.
Funny way you have of showing it. If those people hadn't come in, I bet you let me walk right out.
Gee, you had me scared.
Silly.
When I kissed you and you just stood there.
Didn't you know I was just pretending?
Well, you did it awfully well.
Darling.